When you have so much to do, it can often be very overwhelming. So one has to remember that I do have lots of tasks to do on the farm. And, sometimes I get help in, sometimes I get hired help, sometimes I get volunteers coming in. But a lot of the work I do have to do largely alone. And sometimes people make comments that, I don't seem to be doing any work. Well, I don't film everything for a start, but you've also got to remember that at least 3 days a week, I am working 8 hours on the farm, and then straight after that, I'm working 8 hours online with meetings. That's a 16-hour day. So please don't think I'm not doing any work. But what I do need to do is manage my time wisely. And this is what I'm going to share with you soon, what I'm going to be doing to manage my time wisely. Oh my goodness, those pigs. Let me get onto their food. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Now, Skillshare is an awesome platform that I have been digging into, finding lots and lots of useful courses there. So their motto or slogan is that they inspire discovery through creativity, and that goes straight to my heart, straight to the soul. So you might be asking, what on earth is Skillshare? So Skillshare is an online platform with thousands and thousands of creative members who are coming there to be inspired, coming from 150 countries around the world, all coming together to be inspired, get creative, learn new skills which you can then put into practice. So I've been involved in education for the past 37 years now. 36 years attached to schools. This last year as an independent consultant. So Skillshare is right up my alley because as a lifelong learner, man, I've got to keep improving those skills. Having to do so many things by myself that I've never done before and trying to figure it out. It's good to have a platform like Skillshare where you can just find something that you need to know about, watch a couple of videos, and you can become an expert. Still going to take a while for me to become an expert at debarking logs, but that will happen. So this morning, when I came to empty the composting toilet, I discovered something interesting. Yellow jackets are building a nest in my composting toilet. I can very easily end up with a very sore bum. So these are going to be removed today. Getting rid of this nest is a definite priority. I see there's more of them coming here in the lid of the sawdust section. That one's got some in. These ones, I don't know if I'm still going to carry on with them. Needs to get removed. So if you are wanting to be inspired, learn new skills, get creative, the first 1,000 subscribers to sign up for Skillshare will get a 1-month free trial offer. How absolutely amazing is that? So find the link in the description below. And, don't waste your time on other things. Sign up for a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Only the first 1,000 subscribers. An added bonus with Skillshare is that it is ad-free, because there's nothing worse than watching a tutorial video and you've got to keep on stopping for ads. So you can just stay in the zone, stay focused, and work your way through the course. I mean, some courses are 20 minutes long, others are longer than that, others you would do over a couple of days, but what I have seen, it's definitely worthwhile. So while I'm washing dishes and trying to bring some order into this kitchen that's got a bit out of control over here, I need to scrub down the stove, I need to clean the fridge. These cupboards I'm going to be giving to a friend who's got a store, and she's got the time to restore them, and then she can sell them on. I honestly, if you know my to-do list, to get to restore these, I don't know when that will ever happen. So I'm giving these away, and I'm going to be getting some new cupboards eventually. I have to tile the floor. I can only tile the floor once I am finished with this wall. So this wall, I've got to build it up and then point that wall, and then this side Nick is just going to level the top to the bottom of the window frame, and then he's going to set the window frames in properly. At the moment they're just screwed in. He was waiting for me to get back to decide whether we're going to have the windows open inwards or outwards, and then I've got to build up the sides with the cordwood. So yeah, that's just sitting in the kitchen looking around. But what I've got to do is, I see they made a start with putting cement on the wall. That wasn't actually my plan, but now that has been done, I've now got to continue to go with it, and that has all got to be done. Everything there is splattered with cement, so I'm going to have to clean that off. And the wall that I'd painted has also been splattered with cement. So these are all jobs, and I've got to prioritize which ones I tackle first. But I think today, definitely these dishes that were just lying around here, and this floor, just to give it a bit of a sweep. I've already collected rubbish that was just left lying around here, and that's making a start. But you can see the oven needs a good clean as well. So while I'm listening and doing the cleaning, I am going to be playing. Let me just open it here. I'm going to be playing this one. It is the Beginner's Guide to Organize Work and Manage Time Effectively. And this is by Asim Asikoglu. Sounds Turkish, I might be right, I don't know. But it's only 21 minutes, and I reckon this is something good to play from Skillshare to help me know how to manage my time effectively, because what I've got to do is a bit overwhelming. So I picked this course to do.
Diverse levels of responsibility and a lot of deadlines to deal with. My name is Arsem. I'm a freelance business consultant and a trainer. In this class, I will teach you how to organize your workload and manage time effectively. We can all agree that knowing how to manage time effectively will enable you to become more productive and achieve successful results. The ideal student for this class is someone who has multiple levels of responsibility and wants to get more done by increasing personal productivity.
As you can see, this course is just what I need. I mean, I haven't even brushed my hair again today. It's just like, oh my goodness. It's just trying to fit in everything I've got to do. And I've got this afternoon, Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon, I've got online school visit again. So that's me out for the afternoon and night. And so I've got, like, on those days I only have the mornings to get things done. Oh my goodness, I need this scores. I need this course. Thank you, Skillshare, so much. This is going to be awesome. With so much to do on the farm, and Tundi agrees, it's very easy to get overwhelmed, isn't it? Don't we get overwhelmed when we have so much to do? You're such a good girl. Yes. So he's just given a great idea to work out the list, in that you put it into categories, and with these categories I can do, yeah, definitely do that, and you list the tasks under the categories. And he says that it's very important when you're coming to prioritize things not to keep it in your mind, but to write it down somewhere. So I'm taking that tip on board.
2 hands are so much better than one. Hey, look, that took us minutes to get all that water from the old fountain instead of spinning, running, spinning, running.
You know, trying to juggle work on the farm, trying to keep on with a house renovation, restoration, build, whatever you want to call it, and also still having to work so that you can generate funds to pay for this, and trying to manage the time. Oh my goodness, what a nightmare. So much to do on the farm, it doesn't help just keeping all of that in your head. So to be able to start ticking them off, I need to set up a list, and I'm going to do that using that method that I'm just showing you. So I went down to the nearest Chinese shop early in the week. I bought a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. I'm hoping this is a whiteboard marker. And my idea is now to get organized, make a list of all the things that need to be done, and put them in different categories, and then from that work out priorities, because this is going to be the best way for me to manage my time. On a farm, managing time itself is a priority. You've got to use your time wisely, because there's only a limited amount of hours in the day, and days you get in help, it's got to be directed at one of those priorities on the list. So putting this greenhouse back together, definitely not a priority at the moment. Instant oats and a cup of coffee. Breakfast of champions. Are you going for your morning run? Hey, you going for your morning run, charging around like a crazy thing? these dogs. Speeding around. Boundless energy. What? There she goes. She's running round and round. You're giving yourself a big workout this morning, hey? So I'm going to divide my whiteboard up into 4 main categories, because what they say is that when you have so many tasks that can be overwhelming, the best way is to divide them up into categories, because what we sometimes do is we just fill up our day by doing the quick and easy tasks and put off doing the tasks that take a longer time. Now, most of my tasks take a longer time. So I'm just going to divide this into 4 categories. And I'm going to put this down as admin. So admin will also include my online work that I do. Okay. So that's going to be one category. Another category that I will have will be the cottage. So I'll put here cottage renovation or restoration. So that's going to be another one of my categories. Then over here, another category will be my, let's see, I got my cottage thing. So I will have like garden and vegetables, etc. And the fruits, all of that. So anything to do with plant matter will go in that category. And then my last category is going to be the animals and farm. So that will include fencing and all of that. So there I've got 4 categories. So now what I've got to do is think of all the things I have to do and then put them into these categories. I'm going to be using this method, the ETC method, which is the estimated time to complete. So within this estimated time to complete, you've got to sort of categorize your tasks in ones that take 0 to 20 minutes, ones that take 20 to 60 minutes, and one that takes 60 plus minutes. Most of my tasks, I can already tell you, are in the 60 plus minute category. So I've worked out my list according to the different categories. So this is my garden and veg area. You can see that's what needs to be done. Some of those things are obviously much faster than others. So those will be probably a lot shorter tasks. This cottage restoration, I've only focused on the kitchen. I haven't put the bathroom or the veranda down because I think we need to get the kitchen complete before I start on the bathroom. So I've started already now with the prepping of the cordwood, removing the bark, which seems to be quite time consuming, and then got to do the cordwood build. But these are some other tasks that I'm going to have to do for the kitchen as well. Then with the animals and the farm, the daily feeding, obviously I need to get the vet to come and do blood. I'm wondering if I should do that before I have more piglets and then she comes again to do castrations, or should I do it all when she comes for the castrations? I probably need to call her and find out. The chicken coop is on the list to be completed, but before that, so if I look at this, I can already see the priority is the 2 new maternity houses we've got to build. Obviously carrying on maintaining the fence, got to sort out the electric fence. We got a fence around that water mine area. I've got to make a plan there. Continue to collect the dead branches on the land, so that we can sort out what's for firewood and what will be wood chipped. I want to get food troughs sorted out. There's still some strimming around the house that's got to be done. Watering, and I want to, for some of the pigs are going to need pig pools, so that's a. And then under the admin area, I've got like visit reports I've got to do. I've got to get onto registering with the Via Verde. I've been collecting all my receipts for the past year, and I've bought a cash book, and I need to do that because something you might not know about me, I can do books to trial balance, so I am going to do my own bookkeeping over here. Matriculation, I've got to get onto that for the car. The residency, I've got appointment to see a lawyer next Thursday, and yeah, that's something else to do with my work. I've got to do the scan and get that form done. So I think instead of, usually all of this is kept in my head, plus things about the bathroom and other random things that I suddenly get sidetracked doing. So it's good to write down, and I only will focus on what is on the list instead of doing things that I get sidetracked with. But obviously, like the fence maintenance, that things like that are ongoing. But yeah, I think this is going to be a great start to managing my time, because boy, do I need to manage it.
So Cindy's trying to create bark, and Juno is bringing bark. Oh, now she's taking it away. Oh, forever the helper. How's that going?
This is not as easy.
Oh my God, I'm just thinking of fingers. I can't watch.
Don't be like that. I don't know. Nick made it look so easy with his tool. And it's just like, and his tool's very sharp, but I can't, I don't know. Like my arm is already tired of holding this. Like, in fact, my hand is actually going purple.
Oh my God.
Can you see? My hand is going purple.
Liability. Oh, and your...
My hand is going purple, and this is because, you know, when I had my first load of breast cancer with the mastectomy and they remove lymph nodes, it swells up if I use it too much.
Yeah.
And now my hand's going purple from holding this.
So maybe you should stop.
Yeah, but I've got all those to do. I'm still trying on the first one.
And Juno's busy.
But I don't know. So preparing this wood, it's actually quite a daunting task. Using that tool that I got from Nick to remove the bark, it's actually a little bit more difficult than it looks, but you know what? I think that the more I do it, the better I'm going to get. So these are the 2 logs that I stripped from bark. Took me about half an hour to strip the 2 logs. So I think it's going to go a little bit faster as I get more into it. But just to give you an idea of how the cordwood is going to work, you can see all the logs are exactly the same length. So you can still see over here like a little bit of the yellow paint. So when we were, after Luke had chopped down the trees last year, straight away he cut the eucalyptus logs all into a length. We'd measured it, so each one is the same size. And you can see over here how clever Nick, not just a pretty face he is. He actually, when he was working out the width of the wall, he did it based on the size of the logs that we'd cut for the cordwood. So what will be happening is you make this mixture of 3 sand, 2 sawdust, 1 cement, 1 lime, and you mix it together with a bit of water. And with that, you'll be putting like a sausage under here, and then a sausage under there, and then the log goes on top of that. And then this gap, like in between over here, you'll have a sausage there and sausage here as well. The gap in between, you fill with a sawdust and lime mixture, and that's got no water in it, it's just dry, and that goes in. And the reason why you're putting the lime in with the sawdust is so that rodents won't be tempted to or insects to make nests in it, and then that serves as the insulation. So this will be very well insulated. So this is now all taking shape. So now it's just to get more of these debarked and to try and see if I can speed up that process. So Candy has hurt her eye. It looks like a branch or something has poked it. And Claudia here is brilliant. She's got some special natural remedy stuff we're going to put in her eye. We're trying to attract Candy to come up here because they're all resting in the shade under different bushes, so it's quite a thing to find them all. But we're going to see if we can entice Candy to come up here and get some oranges. Yeah, so we've put natural antibiotic in Candy's eye and around her eye where it got poked with a branch, and she's already looking in the eye. Everything is looking much better already. So thank you so much to Claudia for coming to save us. Now you've all come here. We gave you all oranges. Yes, you've had oranges. And a scratch. Piglets are having a little swim in the pond. So keep safe, keep sane, and I'll see you on the next video. And in the meantime, if you're wanting to take an online course to get some skills, try Skillshare. I recommend it.